Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Ramtin Soleimani, and today I will be presenting my CGEO term project, the climate conditions on Mount Kilimanjaro. Before we get started, I would like to present more background information about Mount Kilimanjaro. For those who don't know, uh, the mountain is located in Tanzania. Kilimanjaro is the fourth most largest mountain in the world, standing at 5,895 meters, or 19,341 feet above sea level, being the tallest mountain in Africa. In the presentation, we will talk more about the climates of this mountain, such as the different climate zones, the seasons' effect on climate, and the impact of climate change on the mountain. So there are five different zones located on the mountain Kilimanjaro. The first zone is cultivation zone, which is found in altitude ranges of 790 to 1800 meters, giving us a temperature range of 21 to 32 degrees Celsius during the day and 4 to 15 degrees Celsius during the night. The second zone, being the rainforest zone, ranges altitudes from 1800 to 2800 meters, having the same temperature ranges as the cultivation zone. However, as the name suggests, there is a tropical rainforest in these altitude ranges. The third zone is called the Heath and Moorland Zone, from an altitude range of 2800 to 3,550 meters. At these heights, the temperature ranges decrease, with the days being 10 to 27 degrees Celsius and nights being -1 to 15 degrees Celsius. When reaching the point, there is no longer tropical rainforest. Instead, it's a uh, scrubby shrubs, giant heathers, and tussock grasses, end quote. The fourth zone is called the Highland Alpine Desert, ranging from altitudes of 4,020 to 5,030 meters. In this zone, the sunbeam levels are beaming down during the day, and the temperature plummets down to freezing temperatures during the night, ranging from -12 to 4 degrees Celsius. And during the day, the temperatures ranges from -12 degrees to 15 degrees Celsius. The fifth and last zone of the mountain is called Arctic Summer Zone, ranging from 5,030 to 5,895 meters above sea level. The temperature goes down as low to -26 degrees Celsius during the night with wild cold winds. There's there is zero to no humidity at the top of the mountain, and there's a lot of dry frozen glaciers at the summit. So these were the five zones of Mount Kilimanjaro. Next, we're going to talk about Kilimanjaro's weather and its influence on the mountain. So Kilimanjaro's weather is influenced mainly by its unique geological features as a large mountain. The temperature of Kilimanjaro can change from below freezing to hot, humid, depending on the altitude and the season. From January to March, uh, Kilimanjaro experiences average temperatures of 25.6 degrees Celsius with minimal precipitation. April starts the shower season with slightly cooler temperature and increases mud. May continues with damp conditions but is somewhat drier. And from June to August, temperature average around 22.2 degrees Celsius with minimal rain. September is dry and comfortably warm with an average temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. Uh, In October, November, and December, temperature averaged around 24.4 degrees Celsius with gradually increasing rainfall and partly cloudy skies. While season temperature changes are minor, they still play a role in the mountain's climate. So next, Kilimanjaro's shrinking ice fields explore the dramatic changes occurring in the ice caps of Mount Kilimanjaro, emphasizing the significant decrease in their size over the past century. Kilimanjaro has significantly lost its ice fields and glaciers due to rising global temperatures. The ice cap The ice caps, a symbol of the mountain sites, are rapidly decreasing with the predictions saying they could disappear entirely within a few decades if current trends continue. Kilimanjaro's ice fields were much more prominent in the early 20th century. Satellite images show observation revealed that the glaciers have shrunk considerably with the remaining ice now focusing in a few small patches. This glacier decline is due to the different factors, including rising temperature, reduced precipitation, and increase in evaporation rates. The warmer temperature accelerated ice and snow melting, while changes in atmospheric conditions have led to less snowfall and more periodic droughts. The loss of Kilimanjaro's glaciers significantly impacts the local environment and communities. The glaciers and ice caps are cri- crucial in regulating the mountain's climate and water supply. As the ice fields shrink, the availability of fresh water for surrounding areas, drinking water supplies, and local ecosystems is reduced. The ice reduction also affects the region's biodiversity as the unique habitats supported by the ice fields are changed and lost. An example of this documented in an article reading Kilimanjaro's ice fields in September 2012, um, the image being over here, as a report talks about the ice field being split into two different smaller sections quote, due to extensive dry seasons, melting, end quote. So finally, in conclusion, Mount Kilimanjaro's climate is characterized by its diverse ecological zones and seasonal weather patterns, which are impacted by which are which are impacted by ongoing effects of climate change. As Africa's tallest peak, Kilimanjaro continues five distinct climate zones, each with the unique temperature ranges, environment features from dense cultivation zones at lower altitudes to Arctic conditions near the summit. The mountain presents a variety of climate conditions. However, the most urgent concern, the significant decrease in Kilimanjaro's ice fields, including global warming. Over the past century, the ice caps have decreased significantly due to uh, rising temperatures, decreased precipitation, and increased evaporation. With the current trends, the once vast glaciers are now reduced to small ones, with predictions saying they could disappear by 2070. The situation on Kilimanjaro is a vivid example of the broader impacts of climate change on mountain environments worldwide. The rapid melting of glaciers alters the physical landscape and disrupts the fragile balance of life dependent on these ice fields. Addressing these challenges requires a global dedication to fighting climate change. By understanding and reacting to the changes occurring on Mount Kilimanjaro, we gain useful insight into the broader impacts of climate change and the urgent need for collaborative action to maintain our planet's natural wonders. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you have all learned more about Mount Kilimanjaro and its climate conditions.